I'm Sergeant First Class Michael McPhail. I'm the team chief for the International Rifle Section here at the Home of Champions, USAMU. We compete in 10-meter air rifle and small bore. So the major difference between air rifle and small bore is air rifle is fired at 10 meters and it is actually powered by an expel of air. That's what pushes the pellet forward. And then the 22 is fired at 50 meters with actual powder and with a bullet projectile. Our normal training regimen is 4 hours a day. We typically shoot from 8 to noon, take about an hour for lunch, and then come back in the afternoon, train for another hour or two. We do that 5 days a week, and then several of our guys will come in on their own time, either in the evening or on the weekends, and train a little bit more. Well, that's a good question. So the country needs to earn country quota slots, right? So we've already done that. We're currently just short. We're short 1 quota slot in men's 3P and 1 quota slot in men's air rifle. Women are full, and we're going to shoot a 3-part tryout, and basically it'll be 2 times across the course for each part of the tryout. So 6 total scores for each gun, and we'll take the top 5 scores plus some finals bonus points, and those top 2 people will make the team. Yeah, going through the process to make the Olympic team is probably the highest stress position you're ever going to put yourself in as an athlete. Just making the team. When you get there, a lot of the stress is gone. It comes back, but making that team is extremely stressful. Our tensions are high, and especially in a team environment that we have, you still have to work together. Still, everybody has a common goal, but it's an individual sport, and the stress level it's high. So I competed in both the 2012 Olympics and the 2016 Olympic Games, and then was an assistant coach for the 2020-2021 Tokyo Games. My favorite one was the 12 Games. So it was in London. It was a very nice venue. My family came. It was probably, my favorite. Each one is a little bit different, but that one, walking out for opening ceremonies and hearing the stadium just vibrating, and then you're vibrating, and the hairs on your arms stand up on end, and it's a surreal experience. Preparing for the Olympics and preparing for Olympic trials is, at the root, is no different than any other competition. It's just how you interpret it, right? So there isn't anything like it. We don't do interviews for World Cups. We don't do interviews for national championships. We do interviews for the Olympic Games and only the Olympic Games. So it is a little bit different, especially from a media standpoint, but a lot of it is train how you fight and do your very best to put yourself in uncomfortable, stressful situations as often as possible. Yeah, so being a soldier and going to the Olympics, I do think it adds a certain element. For one, your support system is bigger. And I think that's one thing to remember is when we are competing in an individual sport, but the amount of people, the family, the support system that it takes to, one, get you there and then excel at the games, it can't be too big, right? So, I think we've all heard that it takes a village to raise a child. And I think this is a lot the same, and remembering that you're not up there by yourself. Like, you have all these people behind you that have helped kind of mold you to who you are and helped get you there, and really all they want is just for you to succeed. And I think it helps a lot. One thing that we shouldn't lose sight over is why we do this. So yes, we do love to train, we love to compete, we love to win, but that giving back to the Army of preparing soldiers for battle and to increase their skill level is unmatched. And that's one thing to kind of go back to is you don't make the Olympic team. But what else did you do? When we take those same skills and implement them into ITG and train soldiers on how to fight and how to more accurately shoot their weapon system It's important and very fulfilling. I think the biggest thing, the biggest way that it translates in the competition sector versus a battle would be the stress level. So it's a little bit different. Obviously, we're at a competition, we don't have somebody shooting back at us, but being able to perform when every part of yourself is scared and you have fear of the unknown, being able to perform and overcome that is a lot the same.